Big Beautiful World Called Planet Earth. This is part 2 of a 2-part video that so I was watching Alicia Marie's YouTube channel, or not YouTube channel, a video of hers where she went to this music thing in LA or something like that, where she met Lana Del Rey, and Lana Del Rey knew who Alicia Marie was and knew who she is, and Ollie and Remy Ashton. I'm not trying to name drop or anything like that. I'm just explaining to you that this has a point to the vlog. So I'm not saying this will ever happen, but if I were to meet you shouldn't meet your heroes, by the way. Just to point that out. That's a disclaimer, as well as that this may or may not happen at VidCon or a Comic-Con in the future. But say someone who has 1 million subscribers or has a huge following of individuals, whether it be 370 million, whether it be 50 million on any social media platforms. It could be TikTok, it could be Instagram, it could be Twitter, it could be anything. Just stick with me here for a second. Say someone that you've watched a bunch of their movies, or you watched a bunch of their YouTube channels, and then they come up to you and say, "Hey, you got me through the pandemic," and they're like super popular. They're like the top of the world in their career, whether it's YouTube, whether it's an actress or an actor. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying this could happen or it will happen. It's very rare that it does happen. But after seeing that video on Alicia Marie's channel, it got me to thinking, what if that did happen to me? Or what if that did happen to you, that, you're a YouTuber and you're a smaller YouTuber, or maybe you're a medium-sized, by medium-sized I mean has, let's say 500,000 subscribers, or 1,000 subscribers, or, 1 million subscribers. What if that happened to you? How would you react? What would your first thought be going through your head if, and I don't mean if, say that did happen, and you were shocked at first that someone, like that could know who you are. But then once the shock wears off, you realize that, maybe you're not as small, or, don't have as many subscribers as you thought you did. Maybe you have someone that's in a circle that watches your stuff, or that likes your posts on Instagram, or likes a tweet that you posted, or likes something like that on Facebook, or Snapchat, or TikTok, or whatever it is. It's interesting to think about that situation, because first things that's going through your head is, I can't believe you've watched my stuff, or I can't believe you've seen my posts on Instagram, or things like that. And then once that wears off, you start to have a conversation with that person, and you realize that they're just as cool, or I mean, I shouldn't say just as cool, or just as amazing as you thought they were. And I'm not trying to say everyone should, go up to, someone like The Rock, or someone like Vin Diesel, or someone like, I'm trying to think of some actresses that I like, someone like Alexandra Daddario, or, Anna Kendrick, or Jenna Ortega, or Emma Myers, or Olivia Rodrigo. I mean, just to name a few. I'm not saying or Sabrina Carpenter, and just to name a few. I'm not saying that would ever happen in my lifetime, but say it did happen. I would try my best to film it and be respectful of that celebrity or that YouTuber. If it was okay with them, I would film it and just say, thank you for watching my stuff. I appreciate you for following me or and watching my YouTube videos and things of that nature. I'm not saying it's going to be, I'm not going to fangirl or fanboy just a little bit over that. All I'm saying is that it could happen or it couldn't happen. It's really a matter of going to an event or doing something like that. I mean, heck, I've been watching Anthony Padilla since he was part of Smosh. That's been a long time. And the chances that I meet him and he watches my vlogs or not, that's okay. You know, and I've been watching, I'm gonna mention a few more names and then I'm gonna end this vlog and do birthdays because I forgot to do that in the first vlog. Say someone like Shay Carl watched my vlogs. Or Charles Trippy, I would be ecstatic to start with, and then I realized that they're just as normal as I am, even though they have 1.5 million subscribers, or they have, 2 million subscribers, or 750,000 subscribers, or whatever it is. That's just something to think about. Everyone who's a YouTuber or a celebrity, it could happen, and it's fun to think about it, not to overthink about it. Just think about how that scenario would play in your head, and then visualize it, and then maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. You'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, I'd like to wish, who is it? Maud Garrett a happy birthday. Chloe Veitch a happy birthday. And Caroline Kelly a happy birthday today as well. So those are the 3 birthdays I have today. And I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog. And stay happy, stay upbeat. Be who you want to be. And do what you want to do with your life. Find your life story. And maybe something amazing will happen if you manifest it enough. Or not if. Maybe it will happen when you manifest it enough into the world. Anyways, bye-bye.